surprised why women don't support me. Women are irrational and sensitive. It's just like my whole life. My whole life. Because I was always like the class clown. I was always like bullying women. And women have always been like simultaneously charmed, but also like, oh, stop it. Oh, you're so annoying. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. That's
Oh, it says my browser. Could you guys hear that? Could you guys hear that? All right, don't play into this chat. It's fine. Can you guys hear it? Because it's saying it lost connection to the audio. Oh, you hear it. Okay. And so my number one point right now is what happens is men make something cool. They want to share ideas or whatever. And then women and simps they always have to nag men. And I just think, why are you on the internet? Okay, so today's topic, we are going to talk about, and this is a topic I love, the tradcon dating scene, and just the general dynamics of religion nowadays. Now, this is something I'm pretty familiar with because I did do 12 years of Catholic school. And conservative Christian women, I just know like the back of my hand. Those women tortured me growing up. Whether it was relatives of mine, people I went to school with, your tactics aren't going to work on me. So the red pill is undefeated. I'd like to say, first and foremost, I am not red pilled because I am a woman and I can't be. The red pill is not tricking people into some kind of idea that you're going to change the world. It's the study of human behavior. Conservatives are selling you salvation. They generally have an ego investment in selling you their religion. They want people in the pews. Liberals are selling you some sort of empowerment, whether it's LGBT, Black empowerment, whatever minority you are. But I am not selling you anything except the belief in being accurate, which you can support at theaudacitynetwork.com, $10 a month. So let's take a look at the female behavior of the week. Remember, for years, we have heard from conservatives that not all women are like that. That's just those evil red pill guys and the sluts you guys talk about. Now, they are trying to sell you on the dream, on being able to order something that is not on the menu. Family. Family is not on the menu in 2025. It does not matter if you want to blame weak men, crazy women, or the Jays. Family is not something most people will be able to get. And that's something you can either accept. Oh, it's my washer. I was like, what is that noise? That is something you can either accept or pretend it doesn't exist. So you can either say, we're probably all going to be single parents. Whatever relationship I get into, it's probably not going to work. We're going to do our best. We're going to make a plan. We're going to look at people that maybe made it work and hope for the best. But you can either live in delusion and do Make-A-Wish and pretend that you're not going to be a statistic, or understand that you probably will be. And this is okay, right? Some generations had world wars where they died in battle. Our generation, our struggle is we can't buy a house and we can't get into relationships. And we hate each other. Women cannot be happy with or without men. Conservatives keep selling you that if you just pray enough, you'll find a trad wife. Now, here's the thing. Men that aren't smart or have an ego investment in religion tend to get caught up in movements or groups, whereas smart men have a tendency to think for themselves until reality, hits the men that aren't as smart. Now, remember, when Charlie was alive, rest his soul, everyone was he was selling to you that you just had to find a good woman like Erica Kirk. But anybody that's red pill aware knows that Erica Kirk was in her late 20s looking to settle down after getting banged out in New York City and in Arizona State. We did not get our information from books or studies. Again, we get our information from real life experience. Who would you rather listen to? the men that said, I tried this didn't work. It's kind of like somebody who did a study on how to shoot a basketball versus the guys playing the game. That's the difference between a lot of the red pill guys and the commentators. Feminism feminism is women using men's protector instinct against them in order to get resources. Men respond very easily to shame, guilt, and their want to be a hero. This is how we are in this mess. Now let's look at women on the right who are red pilling us in real time. Again, the red pill is undefeated because the women in these positions are going to red pill men. Christian women that are pointed to as conservative are crashing out in real time. We're going to do a few examples. Erica Kirk was sold to us as this Christian trad wife we should all look up to. I believe that if Charlie did not pass away, she would have divorced him at some point. Erica Kirk was half naked when she was younger, competing in modeling competitions. She has a tramp stamp. She went to Arizona State University. She did not marry till her late 20s, and she had kids in her 30s. She was very public facing and even giving speeches at TPUSA. This is not to say that any of this was immoral or wrong of her to do, but this is not what they were selling you. They were selling that she was some Christian conservative woman. And the challenge you get, especially in religious circles, is they shame the male sex drive. So you get a lot of sexually inexperienced men. Because the question is, how many women have you slept with in the past year? And if the answer is 0, 1, sorry, you're in the sexually inexperienced men category. You're not in the category of men playing the game. And this isn't bad or good, right? But again, it's people commenting on basketball versus people playing. It does not matter how much you watch the game. When you go up against a woman who has an adversarial mating strategy to you, you are a mark.